What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing 3 mods that I regret getting on my car, and I know I'm probably going to be sparking some people with this, but I have my opinions on it. And I don't mean by regretting as I hate that I got it. I mean regretting as in because I should have gotten something else instead of this particular mod. Does that make sense? So the first mod that I've done to my car that I should have gotten something else was my Epoch Springs. Now, that's one of the first mods a lot of people do to their car. A lot of people like to lower the car just to give it a better center of gravity, make it look better, and just better handling, you know? I don't regret getting them as in, damn, I should have just never gotten these, but I do regret getting them as in I should have saved up for coilovers, because we all know by the end of the day, everybody prefers coilovers than springs. They're just a lot better. And I have been looking into getting some coilovers for the car, but they're not really a major mod that I want to do. So hey, SI, it's not really a major mod that I want to do, so that's why it's going to be the first one on my list. And it's not that I hate how my car sits. I actually like how it sits. To me, the front is fine. Maybe it could go a little bit lower, I don't know. But the back, it's just that it's angled right now. When it's not angled and it's sitting straight, that wheel gap, there it is right there, like that. 2 fingers fit. That's way too high for me. So to put in perspective, it's actually like this, not like this, and I want it like this. So to do that, I need coilovers. I looked at all the springs out there in the market, and I almost got Skunk 2 springs, but why would I want to upgrade springs to another spring? So to me, I'm just gonna start saving up for coilovers. It's not gonna be the first thing to do on my to-do list, but it's something that I do wanna get for the car eventually. The second mod that I've done to my car that I really should have saved up for something else, and you guys are gonna get triggered on this, are the headlights. Now, the reason why I actually say these headlights is because they're just aftermarket ones. They're not as good as retrofitted. They do have projectors on them, but by the end of the day, retrofitted are gonna be a lot better. Don't get me wrong, I know in the past I said they're not bad, and they're not bad. They look good, they're stylish, and they get the job done, you know? But from my personal experiences, I feel like they could be a lot brighter, and I know it just has to do with the headlight. And then also this right here. This is starting just to come off. Like, this is all over the headlight. You guys can't tell when I'm far away from the car, but when I'm really close, it's just peeling something. Like, I don't even know what that is. It might be like a top layer coat. I don't know, dude. Number 2, it's gonna be my headlights. I think eventually I'm gonna wanna get some custom headlights. I saw some really cool ones that a lot of 8th gen sedans do, but they're pretty expensive, so I don't know if I really want to go that route. Plus, I don't know if this is what I really want to do to the car. Does that make sense? So for right now, number 2 is the headlights. Eventually I am going to upgrade. I just don't know to which ones yet. Most likely I'm going to be leaning towards retrofitted, like legit retrofit headlights. And number 3, the third mod that I've done to the car that I should have gotten something else, is my intake. My AEM short ram intake. Don't get me wrong, I love it. I love how it sounds, and I really like the fact that it has like a really mean, aggressive sound when it hits VTEC, but that's all hot air right there. Like, you're not gonna get any cold air. It's not really performance-wise, it's just for sounds. To me, I got the intake for about $100, and to me, if I saved up maybe 3, I could have gotten a brand new cold air intake. But back then I was really scared of hydrolocking, because I know our cars, our 8th gens, tend to hydrolock when it rains a lot. And back in the day when I was deciding on what engine, and back in the day when I was deciding on what intake I wanted to get, it started raining a lot. Like, I mean a lot, which was crazy. So now that I learned that, I looked more into it and I did more research. I did a lot more research actually, and I feel like it's time for me to get a new intake. And that's kind of why I really haven't looked into a custom tune yet, because I don't want to get a custom tune with a short ram. I'd rather just wait until I get my intake, and I think I'm leaning towards Skunk 2 intake. And I know there's a lot better ones out there in the market, but I feel like, to me, that's what I want to do, what's best for me, just because the battery relocator on that is a lot more convenient than the than the other battery relocators, because with the Skunk 2 intake, when you relocate the battery, this just moves up there, that moves up a little bit, and this goes straight down. With the other intakes that I've seen, this battery gets cut in half, not cut in half, but you get like a smaller battery and it's way the fuck in there. And I don't feel like that's more convenient for me. So I'm not gonna be getting those. I'm gonna be getting the Skunk 2 intake because it comes with everything that you need, and that's what I'm gonna be leaning on. So again, guys, don't get me wrong. I'm not stating that I regret getting these mods, but I do regret getting them, as in I should have saved up more money for something else. So learn from my experience. If you guys are thinking about getting a short ram, if you guys are thinking about getting springs, and if you guys are thinking about getting aftermarket headlights, save your money and get a little bit better quality from them, because at the end of the day, you're always gonna want more. So really short video. I hope you guys did enjoy this. 3 mods I do regret getting on the car. Until then, I hope you guys have a good day. Stay classy. Peace.